What's up guys? Today we're back with another tutorial. Today we're going to be trying out DIY giant bubbles, so let's get to it. Alright guys, so this is the list of ingredients you'll need for this activity. Alright, so we're going to start off going ahead and making our bubble solution. So our first ingredient and first step to add is going to be 4 cups of lukewarm water. Go ahead and add that. Alright, set this off to the side. And then next we're going to do 1/3 cups of honey. We're going to be using this instead of glycerin today because this is just a little bit more of a common household item, so we're going to try it out with this. Okay, so I've got my honey all added, and now we're going to start mixing until the honey is completely dissolved. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and add our last ingredient, which is dish soap. We're going to add a 1/2 cup of that and then start mixing that into our little concoction here. Is concoction the wrong word to use? Oh, bubbles. Okay. So a little tip with mixing the dish soap, supposedly you're supposed to mix it very gently and try not to let the dish soap foam. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt that now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let this sit off to the side, kind of settle for about an hour. And while we do that, we're going to move on to our bubble wand. So we'll get started on that now. So the bubble wand is pretty straightforward. I went ahead and cut off a piece of string about my wingspan. That's what that's called, right? So I'll go ahead and feed that in through one of my straws.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
And then I'm going to add the other end to my other straw.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, careful! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Now I'm going to go ahead and tie it off so it's one continuous loop. Okay. I'm really bad at tying knots. Cool, I did it. Didn't even need instructions. Alright guys, so I've got my bubble wand all put together. The straws are on either side for the handles. So now we're gonna just move outside and get started making some bubbles. Alright guys, so we've moved outside now. It's time for the moment of truth. We're gonna go ahead and put this to the test and see if our bubble mix worked. Alright, so I hope you could see some of those big bubbles. This was super exciting. All these ingredients we had laying around, so it was super convenient and easy. So if you guys get to try this at home, please let us know in the comments below. We will go ahead and see you next Friday for the next activity.